A government spokesman announced yesterday that any plans for relaxation of lockdowns and closures are subject to individual provincial authorities' approval for their own region based on conditions there. With more businesses allowed to open as of Sunday, the provision is that all have to have a strict cleaning procedure. Customers and staff must wear masks and social distancing must be maintained. Subject to provincial governors approving, markets, eateries, retail stores, hair shops along with wholesalers and retailers will be allowed to open. And recreational activities, which are non-contact, such as walking, jogging, tennis, golf and the like, once more will be allowed. The Thai Chamber of Commerce reports that eateries within malls may not yet be allowed to open. And of course missing from the list is the sale of alcohol, along with the opening of bars and clubs, as the restriction on even off-sales of booze remains in place. Chances are that off-sales and transportation of alcoholic beverages may be allowed once a series of public holidays end, as then the chances of social gathering would be less likely. But for bars, clubs and drinking in restaurants, well, that's likely to be months away yet. As with numerous islands, Koh Lan off Pattaya shoreline remains closed to the public except for local residents. But good news for others, as the roadblocks into the city are likely to be lifted next week. They've been in place to check ID, the reason for coming to the city, and the temperature of all those arriving. This to prevent random visitors, tourists and the like, from coming to the city, where, to be fair, to date and even in the future, there'll be nothing to do at all. The lifting of bans will see shopping easier, but does nothing for the local economy or employment, leaving all hotel workers and anyone associated with the entertainment industry, which makes up some 80% of the population, unemployed for the third month. Those on the food lines aren't likely to see much in the way of work for another 6 months at least, as even when one day the country opens its now closed borders and airports, there isn't likely to be any rush of visitors from abroad, where in most cases COVID has hit extremely hard and continues to do so. The Corrections Department has extended its ban on visitors to prisoners by family and friends, this for another month until the end of May. In accordance with the state of emergency, lags won't see faces from the outside as a precaution against COVID-19 reaching the usually overcrowded Thai jails. As a way of appeasement, the use of mobile phones under strict conditions and via the Line app will allow chats for a limited period. When British man 46-year-old Neil Elliott crashed his motorbike this week in Pattaya, police attended, and in a drug-induced stupor, he's said to have told them that he'd just killed a girl he met the night before. Checks on his home found the woman's body, along with a broken pool cue and a machete, all used in the attack. It's believed that both had taken yaba, which is the cheap local methamphetamine, and had argued the morning afterwards, possibly about money. The industry minister has this week confirmed that despite representations from farmers, the use of toxic herbicides, paraquat amongst them, will be banned as of June 1. Paraquat, a lethal weed killer, has long been banned in many countries, and with fears for the health of farm workers along with those buying product, the ban is definitely, we're told, a done deal. With the new school term delayed until the 1st of July, online classes from numerous schools are becoming popular with parents, at least, who now have learning activities for their children. It's also seen many dads too, usually at work, becoming school teachers and discovering the dubious mispleasure, perhaps, of trying to encourage their children to learn, but at the same time learning too and interacting more. Well worth the effort, and if you haven't made a face mask, studied maths or read a storybook for a while, a chance to brush up on your skills. We're supplying those who give out food to the poor in the city today and on Monday morning as well. This as new stocks filled our storeroom. Today also sees several out-of-work Thai musicians volunteering to help pack grocery bags to be given out next week. 383,000 baht raised to date from your kindness, and all but 13,000 baht spent already. That's the way it was supposed to work though, as we don't want to see money in the bank. That doesn't help anybody, but we'd rather see it handed out quickly. Your donations have been amazing, and with the need actually growing, not declining, please consider donating, even if you've donated before, any amount from anywhere in the world, by simply going to gogetfunding.com and searching for Fabulous 103. That's gogetfunding.com. And with the reminder, mitts, masks and meters, wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. And with the Met Office promising highs today of 32, dropping down to 27 tonight and a good chance of rain at any time. That is the local and national news from Fab FM. For videos and of course to keep up with fabulous Pattaya, visit alwayspattaya.com.